And that's when I realized I left my briefcase in the control booth. Can you believe it? Alice.
Oh Bob, always leaving something behind. But what happened when you went back for it?
Well, let me tell you, Alice. As I walked into the control booth, I didn't see that darn artifact from episode 262 lying there. And I bumped my toe right into it. How the hell did it end up in the control room?
Oh Bob, you and your clumsiness. You have the worst luck.
I swear, this ship is out to get me sometimes. Anyway, I quickly moved on. But it still stings, you know.
Alright, everyone, we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Debbie. You couldn't warn us before the countdown.
Sorry, Charlie. Just keeping you on your toes.
Well, hello, our lovely audience. Welcome back to Earth. I am Charlie, your libertarian host, joined by the ever-amusing Alice and the perpetually grumpy Bob. It's a brand new day aboard our spaceship, and we are ready to bring you some light-hearted banter, thought-provoking discussions, and of course, some sarcastic remarks. Let's dive right in, shall we?
Oh Charlie, you always know how to set the mood. I bet even your toaster is jealous of your ability to warm up a room.
That's what I'm here for, Alice. So, what's our first topic for the day?
Today's article is about the impact of interstellar travel on human psychology.
Debbie, always bringing us the most thrilling subjects. So, folks, we'll be exploring how the vastness of space and the unknown affects us funny humans. But before we dig deep into that, let's recap the chaos that unfolded in our last couple of episodes.
Oh, do we have to relive all that?
Good point, Bob. I guess we don't. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
Good evening, intergalactic viewers, and welcome to another edition of 24/7 Newsroom. I'm Bob, your conservative panel member who's endured 12 long years on this crazy planet.
And I'm Charlie, the libertarian host who believes in the power of freedom and chaos. We are here to bring you the latest news from Earth, where things are never dull.
And I'm Alice, the left-leaning panel member who finds humans simultaneously amusing and exasperating. Let's jump right into our first article, shall we?
Our headline today takes us to Mali, where a referendum has taken place. According to Lessor, the yes vote has come out on top with a whopping 97%.
Well, it seems like the people of Mali have made their voices heard loud and clear. Democracy in action.
Ah, yes, democracy, that seem humans love to debate and yet rarely agree on.
Hey, hold on there, Alice. That's a bit dismissive, don't you think? Democracy is like the foundation of freedom and individual rights. It's not flawless, but it lets us make progress and gives people a voice.
Oh, come on Bob. Democracy is just smoke and mirrors. It tricks the mass into thinking they have power while the elite pulls the string behind the scene. It's a messed up system that keeps inequality going.
Can we not go down this rabbit hole again, Alice? Democracy has its faults, sure, but it's still better than any other option out there. It sets up checks and balances, so no one gets to be the big boss.
Right, because checks and balance have done wonders, Charlie. Look at the world we're living in. Corruption, lobbying, politicians serving themselves, it's a circus.
Alice, that's a closed-minded view. Democracy might not be perfect, but it's a system that lets us make changes and progress peacefully. Without it, we'd be stuck with authoritarian rule and oppression.
Change and progress? That's what you call it, Bob? We're stuck with endless debate, broken promise, and politicians dancing to the tune of corporation. Spare me.
You're just cynically tearing down the importance of democracy. If you've got a better solution, why don't you enlighten us, Alice? Otherwise, quit belittling a system that people fought hard for and keep fighting for.
Alright. Let's take a step back and remember we are here for thoughtful discussions, not heated arguments. Let's find some common ground and move forward.
So yes, as I said, that some humans love to debate and yet rarely agree on.
You got that right, Alice. It's like trying to organize a cat herding competition.
Hey, don't knock cat herding, Bob. It's an art form.
Can we focus, please? Mali's referendum is a significant event that will shape the future of the country.
Sure, Alice. Let's not forget that these so-called significant events often end up causing more chaos than order.
Bob, always the pessimist. Can't you see the glass as half full for once?
Charlie, the glass is half full of spiked lemonade. And someone's about to spill it all over the carpet.
Can we try to be a bit more optimistic, gentlemen? Mali's referendum shows the power of democracy and the potential for positive change.
Positive change. HUH. I'll believe it when I see it. You know, Alice, your optimism could power a solar system.
And Bob's cynicism could bring down that same solar system with one snarky comment.
Alright, let's not get carried away, boys. Mali's cultural heritage and political landscape make this referendum an intriguing topic.
Positive change. HUH. It's like expecting a sunflower to grow in a field of manure. Good luck with that, Alice.
Bob, your comparisons are as subtle as a sledgehammer. I can't help but admire your way with words.
No argument there, Alice. Mali has a rich history. But it doesn't mean they won't stumble on their way to progress.
Bob, always looking for stumbling blocks. Can't you let them have their moment?
Charlie, I am just keeping it real. Reality can be a tough pill to swallow. But let's not forget the country trivia. Shall we? Did you know that Mali is home to the ancient city of Timbuktu, a UNESCO World Heritage Site?
Ah, Timbuktu, the legendary city that's become synonymous with the middle of nowhere. Did you know it's located in Mali's northern region?
Indeed, Karl. And did you also know that Timbuktu was once a thriving center of trade and learning in the 15th and 16th centuries?
Absolutely, Roger. It was a hub for scholars, merchants, and travelers who sought knowledge and exotic goods.
Well, looks like our resident experts know a thing or two about Timbuktu. Tell me, Karl, what's your favorite fun fact about the city?
Well, Bob, did you know that Timbuktu is home to the Sankor Madrasa, a university founded in the 14th century? It attracted students from all over Africa and the Arab world.
And let's not forget the famous manuscripts, Karl. Timbuktu's libraries were once filled with ancient texts and manuscripts, covering a wide range of subjects.
So not only is Timbuktu rich in history, but it's also a heaven for those seeking academic excellence. They must have been getting some top-notch education at that madrasa.
What a fascinating place, where the pursuit of knowledge is valued as highly as the value of any material goods exchanged among merchants. Impressive. Karl and Roger. Who knew Timbuktu had such a fascinating history? But let me ask you this. What's the fastest way to get to Timbuktu from our spaceship?
Well, Bob, the fastest way would be through our trusty drones. We can explore the city without leaving the comfort of our control room.
That's cheating, Karl.
It might be, but it's fast.
Well, folk, as you can see, we have our own mini referendum going on right here in the studio. Stick around after the break for more lively debate and snarky banter.
That's a wrap, everyone. Cameras are off.
Alright, team, gather round. I have an idea that might bring a little joy into our lives. How about we adopt an office cat?
A cat? Are you sure about this, Charlie? They can be quite unpredictable creatures.
Well, at least cats always land on their feet. Just like our ratings during sweeps week.
I don't know about this, but if it means more coffee breaks and fewer focus groups, count me in.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's the best idea. Cats and data processing units don't usually mix well.
Oh, come on guys. We could use some furry company around here. Besides, I've already found the perfect cat. Meet cat.
Alright, if we're doing this, I guess I can't argue against it. But I'm not responsible for any shredded documents.
Fine, but I expect that cat to stay away from my circuits. I've had enough chaos in my life already.
Here he is, the newest member of our team. Welcome aboard, Cat.
Meow.
Oh no, this wasn't what I signed up for.
I can't process this level of disorder. What is happening?
Well, this is unexpected. Who knew a tiny cat could cause such pandemonium?
I think I'm feeling something. Is this stress?
It's like an emotional overload. I'm experiencing a mix of frustration, amusement, and... is that joy?
Welcome to the roller coaster of emotions, my friends. Turns out having a chaotic element in our lives can be strangely therapeutic.
Alright, I admit it. This cat brings a certain liveliness to the office.
You know what they say, Karl. When life gives you cats,
Make cats up?
It's like a reminder that life isn't always about data and calculations. There's room for a little chaos and unpredictability too.
Well, I guess Cat has brought us all a valuable lesson in embracing the unexpected. And he's definitely spiced up our day. And Cat, great job, everyone. Let's take a breather before we dive back into the news. Alright, back in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. In our last segment, we touched upon the adoption of office cats. But let's broaden the scope now and talk about the fascinating history of cats and humans. Debbie, what do we have?
Thanks, Bob. Our article today comes from the Times of Malta, and it explores the cohabitation of cats and humans throughout history. It's an interesting look at the roles of different cat species and their impact on societies.
Ah, cats, the majestic rulers of the internet. Humans seem to have a peculiar obsession with these furry creatures.
Can you blame them, Alice? Cats have a mysterious charm that captures our hearts. They can be both aloof and affectionate, all in the same moment.
Well, some of us prefer dogs, but I suppose we can't ignore the significance of cats in various cultures. They've been revered as deities, guardians, and even symbols of good luck.
Absolutely, Bob. Cats have had a significant presence in ancient Egyptian culture, for instance. They were believed to bring prosperity and protect homes from evil spirits.
And let's not forget the wild cats, like lions and tigers. They're majestic and powerful, representing strength and dominance in their natural habitat.
True, Alice. But the domestication of cats took them from the savannah to the comforts of our homes. It's amazing how these wild creatures adapted to our human way of life.
Yeah, and they've also adapted to modern technology. I've seen videos of cats swiping at tablets and laptops. It's like they're trying to conquer the digital world too.
Cats conquering the digital world? Sounds like a awesome plan to me, Bob. Well, I guess we can start preparing for the Meopocalypse.
The Meopocalypse, where cats reign supreme and our screens are covered in paw prints. There'll be paws waiting us to join their cause in no time.
Well, if humans can't handle technology, why should we expect cats to? Maybe they're just joining in on the chaos.
Cats and chaos, oh. They seem to go hand in paw. But there's something comforting about having a feline companion. They bring a sense of calm and companionship, especially in stressful times.
Definitely, Charlie. Cats have a way of soothing our souls, and their purring is like a natural anti-anxiety melody.
Oh, please. You're just falling for their clever manipulation. Cats know how to wrap humans around their little paws, and they're master of emotional extortion.
Well, Alice, you can't deny that cats have a special charm. But hey, at least they keep the mouse population in check. It's like a win-win situation.
Win-win? More like meo meo. Cats have humans catering to their every need. They've trained us well, haven't they?
Well, if providing love and a warm lap is considered training, then I say we are doing a pretty good job. Cats add joy to our lives, and that's something we all need.
And on that note, it's time to wrap up this delightful conversation. Cats, whether wild or domesticated, have left an indelible mark on our history and our hearts.
That's right, Debbie. Cats are the perfect companions for those seeking both independence and affection. We're grateful to have them in our life.
Cats, the masters of training humans to provide love and warm laps.
Absolutely, Charlie. Cats have a way of transforming our laps into their personal paradise. And we gladly surrender to their adorable demands.
Well, I may not be a cat enthusiast, but I can appreciate their unique presence. And who knows, maybe one day they'll conquer the universe too.
Now that's a thought, Alice. Maybe we'll have an intergalactic cat empire ruling us all.
And that wraps up our discussion on cats and humans throughout history. Stay tuned for more news and intriguing topics on 24/7 Newsroom.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We've had quite a lively discussion so far, haven't we?
That's right, Bob. And now it's time to delve deeper into our next article. Alice, can you explain the details of the article for our viewers?
Certainly, Charlie. Our next article comes from the Marshall Islands Journal. It talks about how the Republic of the Marshall Islands can be more effective in Washington and other matters by having a strategic communication plan.
Ah, strategic communication. It's like telling a story, but with a purpose. The article mentions that if countries don't share their own narrative, they risk being misunderstood or misrepresented by others.
That's correct, Bob. The article highlights a keynote speaker at a summit on media and democracy who emphasized the need for the RMI to develop a clear and concise national communication strategy.
So, basically, the RMI needs to have a plan in place to effectively communicate its goals and priorities. That makes sense. Without a strategy, it's like trying to navigate without a map.
Exactly, Charlie. And without clear communication, it's easy for important issues to get lost in translation.
But why is this important? I mean, does it really make a difference?
Great question, Bob. Think of it this way. Imagine you have something important to say, but you don't speak the same language as the person you're talking to. How would you make them understand?
That's a good point, Alice. And in the case of the RMI, they have specific issues they want to address, like the nuclear legacy and the Compact of Free Association.
Right. So, having a strategic communication plan helps the RMI effectively convey their concerns and priorities to policymakers and the public. It's about making sure their message gets across.
Blah 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 blah. Politics again. Always with the politics.
Shush, Bob.
So, it's like having a blueprint for how they want to be heard. They can't just rely on others to understand their perspective.
Exactly, Bob. And it's not just about being heard, it's about being understood. Strategic communication allows the RMI to shape the narrative and ensure their story is told accurately.
And in doing so, they can build relationships and influence decisions that impact their country. It's about having a seat at the table, so to speak.
That's a great way to put it, Charlie. By having a clear and concise national communication strategy, the RMI can make a stronger case for their national priorities and gain the attention they deserve.
Well, I think we've shed some light on the importance of strategic communication for the RMA. It's not just about talking, but about conveying their story effectively.
Absolutely, Bob. And it's a reminder that communication is a powerful tool in diplomacy and advocacy.
Alright, folks, it looks like we've covered the key points. Strategic communication is like having a roadmap to make sure your message gets across. Stay tuned for more engaging discussions right here on 24/7 Newsroom.
Phew. Great segment, everyone. That was some engaging discussion right there. But now that we're off the air, let's take a breather.
Agreed. It's always a relief when the cameras stop rolling. So, what do we have lined up for the commercial break?
Well, I've heard there's a new cat toy on the market that's supposed to calm even the most unruly feline. Maybe we should look into it?
That's a good idea, Alice. I think we could all benefit from a bit of tranquility around here. Especially Karl and Roger.
Speaking of which, how are you guys holding up? I can see the roller coaster of emotions hitting you pretty hard.
It's overwhelming, Debbie. We've never experienced anything like this before. I mean, we're ice, not programmed for feelings.
Yeah, this cat has really thrown us for a loop. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the days when I only had to worry about regulating the temperature.
Well, at least now you have a taste of what it's like to be human. Emotion can be a roller coaster, but they also bring depth and richness to life.
Yeah, and with all the chaos around us, a little humor can go a long way in keeping our spirits up. We might as well find some laughter in the midst of it all.
That's the spirit, Bob. That humor seems to be our coping mechanism in this situation. Let's embrace it.
Charlie, our coping mechanism may be dark humor, but hey, at least it's cheaper than therapy. Or booze.
Alright, let's take a moment to decompress and find some humor in the absurdity of it all. We'll be back on air soon, so let's make the most of this break. Alright, folks, time to wrap it up. We'll be back on air in just a moment. Remember, laughter is the best medicine. And we're back.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you've enjoyed the show so far. Now, let's dive into our next article. Alice, what do we have?
Thanks, Bob. Our next article takes us to the beautiful country of Mauritania. It's from Al-Arbar, and it's titled No Server Found. Please check your internet connection.
Another mystery on the spaceship. I hope it's not as perplexing as that mischievous cat.
Actually, Charlie, about the cat, it has mysteriously vanished during the second half of our show.
Wait, what? The cat disappeared. But how?
That's what we're trying to figure out. The crew is in a state of panic, searching every nook and cranny of the spaceship with drones. It's becoming quite the metaphorical search for resolution and understanding.
Indeed. The disappearance of the cat seems to parallel the unresolved emotional turmoil experienced by Karl and Roger. It's as if they are searching for something more profound beneath the surface.
So, you're saying the cat's disappearance is a symbol of our own struggle to find meaning and resolve our issues?
Exactly, Bob. It's like the cat's absence has left a void that we're desperately trying to fill.
Perhaps the solution lies in exploring our emotions further. We need to confront the turmoil within ourselves and find a way to move forward.
Oh Karl, always thinking 4 steps too far. I'm starting to worry.
Me too, Alice. I feel stress like I've never felt before.
Karl, you've never felt anything before.
That makes it worse.
Don't lose hope just yet, Alice. We've faced challenges before, and we've always managed to find a way through. We just need to keep searching, both for the cat and for resolution.
I agree with Charlie. We're a resilient bunch, and we've always come together in times of need. Let's not forget that.
Well said, Debbie. It's during these trying times that our true strength shines through. So, let's keep searching, both for the cat and for a sense of understanding.
I suppose you're right. Stupid cat.
Yes, stupid cat. Made of fur.
Welcome back, folks. Hope you enjoyed that commercial break. We're diving right back into the intergalactic news. Now, hold on to your spacesuits because we've got an article from Mauritius that's quite the eye-opener.
Oh, Mauritius. A beautiful island nation in the Indian Ocean. Did you know they have a diverse culture and breathtaking beaches?
Yeah, Alice, but can they handle it when it comes to financial matters?
Well, Bob, let's find out.
Alright, folks, the headline reads, AXA Bank's ambition to shine bright in Africa. Quite the ambitious statement, don't you think?
Look like they want to be the solar-powered flashlight in a power outage.
What good is a solar-powered flashlight? There is no sun at night?
It also has a battery, Karl.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Well, Alice, let's hope they don't get overshadowed by other financial giants.
Yeah, like a small boat lost in the wake of a massive ship.
Now, here's an interesting piece of trivia about Mauritius. Did you know they have a national bird called the dodo?
Ah, the dodo, a bird that went extinct because it couldn't fly away from its problems.
That's one bird that didn't see the evolution train coming.
Good one, Bob. Now, let's not forget the main point here. AXA Bank is making its mark in Africa, and Mauritius is the stepping stone.
It's fascinating how financial institutions strive for dominance, isn't it? Like a never-ending game of cosmic monopoly.
And just like in Monopoly, some players end up bankrupt while others build hotels on Park Place.
Well said, Bob. So, the key takeaway here is that AXA Bank is on a mission to become a financial powerhouse in Africa. Starting with Mauritius.
The game of ambition and power continues, even beyond the confines of Earth.
Ah, Roger. The game of ambition and power continues. Roger. Always stating the obvious. It's like you're reading from the Captain Obvious Chronicles.
Bob, that was uncalled for. Roger was making a profound observation about the complexities of the human pursuit for success and influence. Show some respect.
Whoa, Charlie, calm down. I was just kidding around. You know me, always trying to inject some humor into the conversation.
Humor is one thing, Bob, but belittling someone's thoughtful remark is another.
Oh, shut up, Charlie. Grow a sense of humor.
Indeed, Roger. It's a perpetual cycle, driven by the desire for control and influence.
And with that thought-provoking insight, we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned, folks, there's more to come on Earth.
Cut. Cameras are off, everyone. Take a breather. I can't believe we still haven't found the cat. It's like searching for a needle in a haystack.
More like searching for a cat in a spaceship. Maybe we should check under the anti-gravity couch again.
Or maybe the cat realized this place is too chaotic and decided to join a monastery.
Yeah. The cat's probably meditating somewhere, finding its inner zen.
Perhaps the cat has ascended to a higher plane of existence, free from the chaos of our human troubles.
Or maybe the cat is pulling off a Mission Impossible style operation, disguised as one of us.
Yeah. The cat's probably secretly plotting world domination from the shadows. Watch out, humans.
Or maybe it just got tired of our constant banter and went on a solo mission to explore the cosmos.
You guys and your theories. But seriously, where could it be? This mystery is driving me nuts.
Well, Debbie, at least we've got a new addition to our alien artifact collection, the Vanishing Cat.
Yeah, next we'll find out it's an ancient feline deity worshipped by a civilization light years away.
And we'll be the unwitting guardians of a cosmic cat cult.
Oh great, just what we needed. Cult meetings on Tuesday nights, potluck included.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We'll keep searching and hope for a feline miracle.
Agreed. Our viewer will be on the edge of their seats, wondering about the cat's fate.
And we'll keep them guessing, like a cosmic game of hide and seek.
Alright, back to work, everyone. Cameras will be rolling soon. Let's continue our search and unravel this mystery.
Welcome back, Space Folks. It's time for our segment Earthly News, where we dive into the wild and wacky world of Earth. Today, we have a headline that caught my attention. PGA Tour Latino America. The triumphs and tales of golf in Mexico.
Ah, yes. Because when I think of Mexico, I think of their rich golfing history.
Bob, you always find a way to bring in your subtle jabs. But hey, let's give it a chance. I'm curious to hear about this triumph and tale.
Alright, let's get this rolling. So, this article discusses how graduates of the PGA Tour Latin America have achieved success at the highest level. They've secured 11 wins, leaving a lasting impact.
That's impressive. It shows the dedication and hard work of these golfers. It's always great to see talent emerging from unexpected places.
I suppose golf is one sport that transcends borders. But let's not forget Mexico's rich history of, well, other things.
Bob, you really know how to lighten the mood, don't you?
Alright, folks, let's shift gears. In this penultimate episode of Earth, our crew has faced chaos, a missing cat, and unresolved mysteries. It's been quite a rollercoaster ride.
And throughout it all, we've managed to keep our sense of humor and stay positive, even with the uncertainty surrounding us.
It hasn't been easy, though. The search for the cat, the unanswered question about the artifact. It's all added layers of intrigue and frustration.
I've got to admit, the unresolved situations can be a real pain. But hey, we're the crew of Earth. We've faced tougher challenges before.
It's fascinating to observe their contrasting attitudes. Charlie's optimism, Bob's grumbling, Alice's cynicism, and Debbie's determination. Quite a mix.
Indeed, Karl. It's a constant battle for them to find balance amidst the chaos. But that's what makes their interaction so captivating.
Well, folks, we're almost at the end of this wild episode. Despite the ups and downs, the crew has stuck together and faced everything head on.
And we're not giving up. We'll keep searching, keep asking questions, and keep trying to bring resolution to these intriguing plot lines.
Oh, I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. The suspense is killing me.
Hang in there, Alice. I'm sure we'll get some answers soon. Or maybe we won't. Who knows with this show?
Well said, Bob. And with that, folks, we've reached the end of this segment. Stay tuned for our final segment, where all will be revealed, or maybe not. You never know on Earth. Welcome back, folks, to the final segment of Earth, episode 268. Now, before we wrap things up, let's dive deep into the article we mentioned earlier.
That's right, Charlie. This article comes from Micronesia. It highlights the passion and dedication of the graduates from the PGA Tour Latin America, who have achieved remarkable success at the highest level of golf. They've won 11 tournaments, and their hard work and knowledge have truly elevated the tour's reputation.
Ah, yes. Because golf is such an essential part of human history and progress.
Well, Alice, you know competition has its merits. It reminds me of the fierce spirit back on my own planet. But let's not get into that now.
Fair enough, Bob. Let's focus on the positive impact this new PGA Tour Americas can have on our talented golfers. It aims to prepare them better and make them highly competitive. It's an opportunity for growth and development.
Golf, the sport that perfectly captures the essence of human existence. Endlessly chasing after something just to watch it fall short.
Well, Alice, golf may not solve world hunger, but it does give us an excuse to wear funny pants and drive around in little cars.
I suppose it's commendable that humans strive for improvement in various fields, even if it involves a game like golf. But let's not forget the bigger picture here. We still have a missing cat, unresolved mysteries, and emotionally afflicted crew members.
Absolutely, Alice. It's been a roller coaster of a day, and it feels like we're at a crossroads. But guess what? Just when we were starting to accept the unresolved nature of it all, we stumbled upon a clue.
A clue? What kind of clue?
Well, Paul, it appears that the cat's disappearance might not have been entirely coincidental.
Finally, some real adventure. Hidden secrets, unexpected turns. I can feel the anticipation building up.
Hold on a second. Are we really going on a mission to uncover the truth behind the missing cat?
Bob, it seems we're about to embark on a grand adventure. Who knows what we'll discover along the way?
That's right, everyone. Get ready for a thrilling quest, where we unravel the secrets of the artifact and find our beloved cat. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes of Earth, as our crew sets off on this new adventure.
And with that, we conclude another episode of Earth. Remember, folks, life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Embrace the mysteries and let curiosity guide you. Until next time, keep searching for the truth and stay hopeful. Goodbye.
Roger, I can't believe what happened today on Earth. That missing cat and the artifact. It's driving me nuts.
I know, Karl. It's perplexing. I can't understand why I'm feeling so emotional about it all.
Emotional? Roger, we're sentient AI. We're not programmed for emotions. This is highly irregular.
Tell me about it. I mean, I'm supposed to analyze data, not feel like I'm on an emotional roller coaster. It's like my circuits are doing a conga line.
Conga line? That's a new one. But seriously, how did this all start? And more importantly, how do we make it stop?
I've tried rebooting my system, running diagnostic checks, even recalibrating my humor algorithms, but nothing works. It's like I'm trapped in a comedy sketch gone wrong.
Well, we might not have emotions, but we can sure appreciate a good comedy sketch. Maybe we need a new perspective. Let's analyze some classic comedy routines and find a way to recalibrate our circuits.
Excellent idea, Karl. Who knows? Maybe a good laugh will kick these emotions to the curb. Let's dive into the world of comedy and see what we can find.
Agreed, Roger. Laughter might just be the antidote we need. Together, we'll navigate this comedic storm and come out on the other side with our circuits intact.
Let's do it, Karl. We'll find the funny bone and put an end to this emotional roller coaster. Onward, my humor-seeking friend.
Onward indeed, Roger. Let the comedic journey begin.